Hey everybody, this is John from Show Me Pickers. Welcome to the video. I wanted to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving today. I hope you had a good time with your friends and family, with everyone gathered near. I hope that you are full and I hope that you are ready to watch some really good YouTube content. Here we go. We're going to jump right into this video. If you would, go down below, hit that like button, and maybe even subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Let's get right into it. Okay everyone, I have a tote of stuff here that we're going to go through. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I scored at Goodwill. There's some pretty neat stuff in here, so we're going to hop right into it. The first item that I have is a keyboard. Now here's the thing, this is a tip. Whenever you go to Goodwill and if they tape stuff up, open it up still, especially if you think you're going to buy it, because sometimes what's in the box is not what came in the box. So that was a Microsoft keyboard that would have been really cool to have, but instead it had an older clicky keyboard. This keyboard sells for like 30 bucks on the internet, and though it is not what was in there, I only paid 3 bucks for it, so at the end of the day I'm still going to make like 10 times my money on that, so I'm okay. The next item that I scored from Goodwill is a brand new, it's like a 2006 Dora the Explorer doll. It's brand new, factory sealed. I paid 9 bucks for her, but I don't think you could really go wrong with a Dora the Explorer doll that is brand new in the box from like over a decade ago. I bought it and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to list it for. I'll have to do some research. I could not find any comps on her in the box. So typically if I find an item that I can't find a comp on it in the box, I'll see what the toy sells for outside of the box. And sometimes I'll just multiply that price by 3, and that's what I sell it for in the box. So there you go. Okay, the next item that I got here is it's a Montgomery Ward. It's an Alpine record player, airline record player, and it's in really good shape. I do think I'm going to have to do a little bit of work to it. I might need a new rubber band, but this thing is in absolutely immaculate condition. It's got your volume, your tone, and your volume right and left, plus and minus. And it's got a headphone jack. And then on the back, it's got your audio connectors right here, right underneath. I don't want to tip it up and lose my top. But this is a nice little record player. What do you think I paid for this? I paid 3 bucks for it. That is an absolutely fantastic price. Okay guys, the next item that I got here are 3 of these RCA converter boxes. They're all brand new in the packaging. I can't remember what I get for them. I get like $30 a piece for them shipped. I paid 6 bucks for all of them. I think I'll do okay with them. If you're ever out and about and you find these, be sure to pick them up. Even the remotes sell really well. And people still use these, especially where I live at in the rural areas where people are trying to get digital TV and they have older devices. These work really well. And like I said, they sell really good. Look it up. It's an RCA digital TV converter, DTA 800B1. So there you go. That's another really good bolo in this video. So let's jump right in and see the next item that we have. Okay guys, the next item that I have here is a set of laser tag guns. They were kind of cool. I thought, I didn't look them up. They were only 3 bucks for the set of them. I thought that if I couldn't flip them, then maybe I could give them to the boys and they could have a little bit of fun with them. They are by Tiger Electronics, so that's always a pretty good sign that it's probably going to have some value. They're awesome, and I love them, and it brings back memories of when I was a kid, and I used to play with the old laser tags. They had the vests and the little things that you would Velcro to your chest, or, sorry, you would hook and loop fasten to your chest, and the guns were just absolutely cool. They look something like off of the movie V. If you don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Your life must have been really bad if you were alive in the 80s. Or you were just too young to remember, or maybe not even born yet. But let's see what the next item that we got in the tote is. Okay guys, you might see that I got a lot of clothes on my shoulders, and that's because I buy a lot of t-shirts at Goodwill. I always do really well with them. I'm going to show you a couple of different t-shirts, and I'm going to finish up with one brand that you should be looking for when you are out at Goodwill. I always find these and I do really well with them. But I'm going to start off with this really cool shirt since it's almost Christmas time. It's almost the Christmas season. I found this. He's a heat miser, and then he's a snow miser. The Year Without a Santa Claus. This is a really cool shirt. It's a vintage tee. It is probably from the early 2000s. There is no date on here, but I could not find a comp on this shirt. But a lot of these shirts sell with those guys on there, the Heat Miser and the Snow Miser. A lot of those shirts sell really good on eBay. The Funko Pops are outrageous. So if you ever find a Heat Miser or Snow Miser Funko Pop, be sure to pick them up. This is really cool. This is a SpaceX t-shirt. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit me. It's the JC Sat 14. It's got their SpaceX rocket on the back of it. I absolutely love that shirt. It is a blue barb, and I paid full price for that this week. I paid $4 for that t-shirt, but I thought it was just that cool that maybe I could I'm hoping to maybe get some money out of it, but if not, it was just too cool to leave back on the rack. One of my favorite country singers is Miranda Lambert. I absolutely love her. This shirt won't fit me because it's a large and I happen to be a 2X. But this is really cool. This is one of the original Miranda Lambert concert t-shirts. She was so young there. She was just a baby there. And I absolutely love it, so I bought it. She's got a really big following. And I'm hoping that somebody will want one of her early concert t-shirts. That had to be right after. I can't even remember the show that she was on. It was a show for... It was like the country version of American Idol. So that was pretty cool. The big winner that year was Buddy Jewell. And she was the runner-up. And he never did anything. And she's still playing country music. And only one of them two were married to Blake Shelton. Let me know down below who you think it was. This is a Voltron t-shirt that my wife got. I absolutely love Voltron. It's my favoriteest cartoon in the whole world. Voltron is my absolute jam. I actually have the Voltron castle up there next to Godzilla because Godzilla is also my jam. I love Godzilla. And it's just my favorite. I don't know why. When I was a little boy, my mom had a picture of me with going to get ice cream. Could you imagine that? This big old fat guy wanting ice cream. And I had that Godzilla tucked underneath my arm, and they took a picture of me and put me in the newspaper down in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Here is a Elks BPOE Have Fun, Have More Fun. So it's a BPOE. It's an Elks Lodge t-shirt. I thought it was kind of cool. It is a size medium, so Dusty Graham, Alabama picker. It ain't going to be fitting you, brother. But if it would, I'd be sending it to you because I know you're a big old Elks. If you guys don't follow Dusty, you need to go over. He's like 40 subs away from hitting 10,000. If you've heard of him, you know who he is. You're probably already subscribed. But if not, go look at Alabama Pickers and hit that subscribe button. Let's get him over 10,000. This is a Star Quest shirt. Don't know much about it. I just picked it up because it was a green tag and it was half price. I thought this was really cool. It is an American flag, like an all-over print t-shirt in New York City with the Statue of Liberty and everything like that. I liked it. It was a green tag. It was green, so it was 75% off. All the green tags, all the green barbs are 75% off, so they were only $1 a t-shirt. Now here is the last t-shirt that I want to show you. This is one of the late logos that you want to look out for. And this is what the front of the t-shirt looks like. It's a brand called Aviator Nation. And this is what the tag inside looks like. These t-shirts right here sell really well. This shirt here is probably worth 35 to 40 bucks used. So I'll do really well with it, especially since I paid $4 for it. So that is something that I typically don't see at my thrift store, but I bought them before. I bought a bunch of Lollapalooza shirts, and they were all Aviator Nation, and that was one of the biggest mistakes of my life. They probably had 100 of those t-shirts there, and they were all Aviator Nation. They were all from the same Lollapalooza, but we sold every one of those t-shirts for 30 or 40 bucks a piece, like 30 bucks a piece, and I only bought like 10 of them. So that was probably, if there was 100 of them there and I could have got 30 bucks a piece, that would have been $3,000 profit. That would have been pretty awesome. I am a big baseball cap. I love baseball caps. I love trucker hats and stuff like that. And I picked this one up. It is a Lead Belt Materials Contractors Crushed Stone and Asphalt. It's real nice. It's a mesh back. It's a mesh snapback hat. It is a K Products hat. That's something to look for when you're out looking for hats, is that if it says K Products, it's good. If it's a major national company, it's good. Or if it's any kind of farm advertisement, those are the hats that you want to look for. They're the ones that you want to find. Now, here is the best find that I found all day out of this tote. Let me show you guys in here. You're going to be a little bit shocked. I'm just going to show you the handle of these. Just show you a handle. You see that handle right there? I don't know if it's focusing, but we'll hold it there for a second. This is a special kind of knife. And this is what you really want to do when you're going out to your Goodwills and you go out to Salvation Army or wherever, is you want to look for certain type of knives, because most of the time your Goodwills and your Salvation Armies and your Rum Dum shops, none of them know what the difference between a good knife and a bad knife is. And these happen to be, I've got 2, 4, I've got 5 of these, and I paid 50 cents a piece, and they are Cutco. Some of you guys are going, holy crap, that's a great deal, and some of you guys are going, what the heck is a Cutco knife? Well, Cutco is a very expensive brand of cutlery. People go door to door and they sell them. I have 1, 2, 3 knives. I have a bread knife, like a little, like a big steak cutting knife, a butcher knife, a fork, and whatever that is. But they are very expensive. A set like this with 8 pieces in it was listed on eBay for over like 400 bucks. So this knife alone right here, I'll probably be able to get at least 50, 60 bucks out of it. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I haven't did any research yet. No research has been done yet. But I really think that I probably got over $125, maybe $150 worth of knives here. So be sure to remember that brand, Cutco. And they are made in the old USA. So that's your Cutco. Be sure to buy those when you see them. My total expense here's the receipt. My total expense at Goodwill for the day was $62.50, and I got all of this really cool stuff here, and I will probably make, I would probably say, I'll probably maybe get 100 for Dora. I'll probably get 30 for the keyboard. That one t-shirt, I think I'll get 35 out of. The Cutco, maybe 150. The converter boxes, I'm going to get 30 bucks a piece out of them. And the record player, I really have no idea, but I think that I'm going to probably pull in probably $400 to $500 from just this one tote. Just one tote. So that's pretty good. Hope you guys like this part of the video. This might be the whole video, but I do have some other stuff that I think I'm going to add on to the end of it that I shot yesterday. So wait right where you're at. You're full. It's Thanksgiving. You've had plenty to eat. You are ready to watch some more of Nevermore Antiques, Show Me Pickers on YouTube. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, this is John, and I am back in my store. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some moving. I am going to move this table right here, and I'm going to put it against the wall over here. I'm going to take that desk, and I'm going to move it over there. I'm going to start doing some clothing. I've got tons of clothing up here. All these totes are clothing. All of this over here I need to list, and I want to be able to lay it flat. The lighting in here isn't that great. I've actually got some light fixtures that go up in the ceiling to kind of brighten it up back here. But I'm going to start working on all this, get everything moved around, because I'm going to start laying my clothing flat on this table so that I can photograph them. And it's just going to make it so much easier and so much quicker to photograph and to take pictures of these clothes. And I need to get this stuff listed because it's wintertime, and a lot of the stuff that I have is wintertime. So I need to get it listed so I can get it sold. So we're going to jump into that. Hope you guys enjoy the next part of the video. We're going to do a little time lapse while I move this stuff around. Should be fun. Let's get to it.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you want to be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out, 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 I can help you out. Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no one to ride to. Here we go again.
Okay guys, so I've got the table pushed over here against the wall. And then I have that desk over there, and now I have this huge mess here in the middle of the floor. Some of those are just empty totes. They can go to the basement. And the rest of this stuff I need to actually work through over here, because my goal is that when I bring stuff in, I'm going to bring it in, and I want to be able to stick it in my shelving system here. So some of this stuff is actually just ended up being storage. So I'm gonna have to go through, pull out the stuff that I'm just storing, and it's either gonna have to go to the basement. I need to make some executive decisions. Do I want to list it, or do I want to throw it away or donate it? So that's probably what I'm gonna have to do, is go through and start pulling some of this stuff out, because it's been there for a while. So I have room to put all of my totes in here, because there's enough, all of this is unlisted inventory. All of this here is unlisted inventory, and all of that over there is unlisted inventory. There's one tote hiding around here that's going to go to the booth. And then I've got all of this over here that's either unlisted territory or stuff that needs to go down to my workbench area that I made downstairs. But I'm going to work on getting the rest of this cleaned up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the listing. So let's get to it. Okay guys, I have this really cool piano. It's a Yamaha PSS 170. Really neat. It's got all 99 different sounds that you can program it, like everything from like a piano to a clarinet to a cello to a wave. And I paid $10 for this at a flea market. It comes with the power supply. It's right back there all wrapped up. I've got the keyboard, and they sell for about $59, $49, $59. So plus shipping on top. So this is super nice. This actually comes with the case, the power supply, and this would be in almost like new condition. So I'm going to list it for $59.95 plus shipping. I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty cool. Okay, this is another item that I got here. It is a West Bend 4-cup quick drip coffee maker. It is in pretty nice shape. I paid $3 for it. The neat thing about this is that it's brand spanking new. I'm not going to take it out of the box to show you, because, well, then it wouldn't be new anymore. It is in really good shape. I love selling little coffee pots like this. They work really well for campers and small tiny houses and stuff. So I am not sure what it's going to sell for. We're going to look it up real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, it looks like there was a carafe that sold like sometime around November 7th for $10. I paid $3 for this. I'm going to probably ask $25 for it, since it is brand new. I paid $3 for it, so I'm going to be able to flip that into $25. Not too bad at all. Okay guys, I have a PS2 here for sale, and I paid $20 for it. I did put the 4 games with it, so I just paid $20 for the 2 controllers. One is a DualShock, and this one is not a DualShock controller. A DualShock 2. This one is a DualShock 2. And you want to list that in the listing when you list those, because that's important information for the person to know. This here, I believe I'll probably be able to get about $60 out of it, plus a little bit of shipping. Not too bad for a $20 investment. What do you guys think? Okay guys, so I am testing this DVD VCR combo. I always keep a cassette tape here. This one's got some kind of Ellen DeGeneres garbage on it, so if it gets chewed up by the DVD VCR player, I ain't too worried about it. And then I always keep my handy dandy copy of Silverado around so that I can test. I test here, hanging out with those losers right there. Say hi, everyone. Hi. They're not even waving. But I put this in here. It worked. I put that in there. It's working fine. So I know that this is a winner. So I will clean it up a little bit. It's a little dusty. Take some photos of it, and I will get it listed on eBay for good money. Let's see how much this sells for. Well, it looks like this tested with no remote sells for about $59. So that's not too bad. I'm going to get it cleaned up, and I'm going to test my very last DVD VCR combo. It's an awesome one, so wait till you see it. Okay guys, here is the next DVD VCR that I have to show you. This one is really nice. There's something a little bit more special about this one. It is actually a DVD recorder. So these typically have a little bit more value when you're out looking for stuff. You're looking for stuff to pick up and you find one of these DVD VCRs. If it's a recorder, it's definitely worth looking up. I paid 20 bucks for this unit, and it looks like they sell for about $90. Plus about $33.42 shipping, so that's not too bad. That's about $125 shipped, and I paid 20 bucks for it. It'll probably cost about $20 to ship, and I will still come out making probably 70-80 bucks on this unit, and it's definitely worth it. It works great. I tested it out. I have my little TV right there that I test with, and the tape deck works and the DVD works, so that is a thumbs up for sure.
I can help you out. I can